This is something that a lot of people have been looking forward to for a long time. This is the level 25 Hunter unlock, what we're referring to as the Prestige skin. It's essentially the equivalent of what the vampires get for evolved skins at level 25. So we wanted something that rewards players much like the evolved skins do, where it's like hey, you've really busted your butt to get here. The evolved skins, give you that reward. So now we're going to have human equivalents of those, which is something that people have been asking for a long time, and we're super excited to be able to actually deliver to people.
Excellent. Yeah, it looks awesome. I love looking at the reactions right now because people like it. I'm seeing quite a few reactions, some of which are not repeatable.
Yeah,
but that's very good. I really love this skin design. I think it's pretty awesome. Big shout out to Jason, also as our concept artist who did that.
Yeah, he really knocked it out of the park on that one, and of course we have other ones that are set up. Coming up.
Next split. There you go. So this is our next map.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So we've already released one screenshot for it. We've also shown the name of it, referred to as the Crucible. It is set in Clan Turlim territory, which, for people that aren't familiar with it, is the Tyrant. So there is some really old Legacy of Kain unused concept art. I think it was a beta image or something like that, where it was set in a kind of a lava industrial type area. So we kind of wanted to expand on that. It is basically at the base of the smokestack, if you're familiar with that from Legacy of Kain. Off in the distance, you'll be able to see things like the Silence Cathedral, another lore spot. So we kind of wanted to play up that whole like industrial at the base of this volcanic atmosphere, but we also kind of wanted to show like the Tyrants in general are very much so about this kind of strength, basically their physical prowess. So we kind of wanted to highlight that with their statues and with their architecture.
And so folks know, we showed some concept art a few times. This is an actual asset from in the game.
Yes, this is actually
from the map. And so you could get an idea of the style. But we figured that wouldn't be enough for you to understand it. We don't have any video fly-throughs of the map yet because we're still working on it.
Yes.
And that'll be on our next stream, is a much closer look at the map and flying through. That won't be on this one. But we did want to show you guys something of environment. So if you could tell us a little bit about what this environment shot from the new map.
Yeah, so we want all of our areas to be very, very different from one another, because obviously, especially when you're dealing with these different clans, every clan from the original games had a very distinct personality, I guess if you will, kind of a general personality for the clan. So we wanted this one to really feel like the architecture is speaking to their physical strength, which you can see in the Tyrant characters. But we wanted the map to kind of be a reflection of that, because they wouldn't build things very dainty and fancy, like where the Rezialim would. This is more of they just kind of did it like bare bones, nothing filigree, that kind of thing.
And here's another angle from the environment. Again, we're going to have video fly-throughs and all that other good stuff on our next stream in the future, but this is just to give you a good idea of some of the various sections of the map that we're working on now.
Right, so there's a lot of lava, a lot of pipe work, a lot of which comes from the original games and some of the stuff that they had created for their unused Turlim territory stuff. And obviously its location right up next to Smokestack and all the volcanoes and whatnot in that area. So this was something where we have a lot of pipe work. It's trying not to be overly steampunk, but we're you know, going for that more industrial area. This one's showing some of their forges and whatnot. You know, showing their I guess kind of their crafty nature, if you will.
There's the anvil. This is actually my favorite shot of the ones that we're showing here. Map looks great already.
Thank you. We have a long ways to go. A lot of polish.
And so folks who look at images like this and wonder, okay, why can't you show the fly through? And the answer is because there's still a lot of work to be done on the map. Could you give us some examples of things that still need to go into this? So on this scene, for example.
Yeah. Okay. So for the one that we're looking at, you know, there's a lot of, again, a lot of it just comes down to the details. So there's a lot of cleanup, a lot of optimization. You know, or like in an image like this one, we want to make sure that a lot of the storytelling elements of like where these various things are on the ground, like why would they have boxes here? Why would there be pipes here? What's the purpose of that kind of stuff? Because I mean, the original games had so much storyline to them, and that's not something that we want to forsake just because it's a multiplayer game. So we try to make every map have these individual little subsections, you know, and we come up with little stories for them, like, oh, the Turlim clan would be working on, you know, maybe making armor here, or maybe here is where they store, you know, their raw materials, that kind of stuff. So we have those little, even like here in the center of the map, past that lamp over there, is what we refer to as like the fighting pit. So it would be an area where, you know, we're going to dress it up to be something where they would basically take their human slaves that they've captured and just dump them in there, and, you know, gladiator style, one of you is going to die, fight it out, and most likely they'll kill the other one anyway.
Nice guys.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that is your sneak peek at the Crucible. If you're just joining us, this is Nosgoth.